Hello YouTube, this is Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid, with another unboxing, and I just uploaded an unboxing of the Antiquities of Magic Oracle yesterday, but I got this other deck. It wasn't exactly a Kickstarter, but it was a pre-order, and this, I believe, is the third printing of this deck. And it's coming all the way from jolly old England. Well, we'll just open it up and I will show you. Okay, I've got a bunch of these little curlies, and the guidebook is way underneath. Anything else in there? Nope. I just love the Royal Mail stamps with Queen Elizabeth's profile on it. I'll find a way to keep that. I'm an Anglophile. I love British history and PBS and all that kind of stuff. So, I'm going to undo the tissue. And this is the Veleda Oracle. Now, on my channel not too long ago, I did an unboxing of the Veleda Woods Tarot. And the Oracle was out a while ago, a couple of years ago, and this is the third printing. It's by Betty Skeet. It's totally produced independently. I don't know if it initially was a Kickstarter, but this third printing was just done, you know, pre-ordering via her website, the Veleda Oracle. And so it's a nice glossy guidebook, and I think this is an extra. I don't know if this was available with the first and second printing. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, if you have this deck, this is made available for this third printing. So, nice pretty yellow tissue paper, which I will use for my collage products, or projects rather. And look how gorgeous that box is. So we're going to come down a little bit lower, just so you can get the best, sorry if my finger got in the way, the best possible look. Now it's oh wow, it's very, very nice. Beautiful colors, as the tarot deck was. Here's the back of the box. So there's 63 cards. Got these little stars on the side. So it's this two-piece box. This is fairly snug. Yeah, but still I wouldn't pick it up from the top. Yeah, just like the tarot deck, and I will do a quick little side-by-side of, I have the tarot deck next to me. So we'll do that at the end. But oh my gosh, look at these backs. So I've never had the original, either the first or second printing. I was made aware of this deck by the ladies at the Wildly Tarot podcast, and I might need to go up just a little bit. And they did a review of this deck, and it was, you know, I checked it out because I wasn't familiar with it, and I found out that there was a pre-order for it, so I did it. And if you go on her site, I believe it's the Veleda Oracle .com. If you go on the site, the deck and the tarot are up for pre-order, another pre-order again. So I don't think it's available right now that you could get your hands on it, but there is a pre-order going on. So if this is in your wheelhouse, I think, you know, it will be available. So let's move the box off to the side. And just like the tarot, this is a lovely linen finish. So very flexible, a flexible core. If you are into riffle shuffling, you are going to love this. And you know, I would have to say that linen finish cardstock with a strong core, you know, kind of like playing card style feel, I think it would have to be my #1 cardstock, just for like durability and have the shuffleability, if that's a word, of it. It makes it so easy. And second would be the nice, you know, the rose petal finish decks for the durability. But they do kind of clump together when you're trying to shuffle them. All right, so those are the gorgeous, gorgeous backs. And let's go through these. See, these are not edged. I see a little scuffing on this first card here. I might edge these in black. I think these would be really nice to edge in black. And I'm not a deck modifier. I do see some scuffing on the sides right here, but I think that can be fixed by just edging the cards, because they are black on both sides. So I think I could do that and it would look really, really nice. But yeah, I generally don't edge my cards unless it's like I have an exact matching color, because I'm not that brave and I'm not that steady-handed. Okay, so the first card is Radiate. It's just, I love the stark black background and then just the pops of colors. Balance. Patience. Connect. And already I can tell that with the backs of these cards and just looking at the cards themselves, they are a nice mix of calm, soothing, and a little bit psychedelic. You know, just kind of like a little bit of a hippie feel, 90s or 80s feel, you know, kind of throwing back to the, you know, 80s, 90s art, you know, of old tarot art. Just a little bit, but with a modern twist. Inspire. Now, I can see how the guidebook may not have been available before, because these are totally, you can read, you know, just pure on intuitively. Courage. Abundance. So I don't think these are in any kind of alphabetical order. Or, oh, you know what? I think they're going to be in alphabetical, no. I was going to say, I thought they were going to be in alphabetical order now, but I think this, I'm getting all my Kickstarters and pre-orders mixed up. There may be some extra cards added to this printing. I think so, and maybe those were on top. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go check on that, but I do think, I know there was a deck that I pre-ordered or Kickstartered that said that this certain printing was going to have extra cards. So yeah, that's something I need to look into. Abundance. So if you have this deck, you can point that out. Beauty. Compassion. Peace. Growth. Thrive. acceptance, so there are no, I don't believe, any human figures in this deck, just like the tarot, which was mostly plants again and florals, except this deck, you know, there have been a couple of hands. Foundation. This is beautiful. Perseverance. I just love how happy the suns in this card are. Release. Love. Unity. This is sweet. They are a team, are they not? Awakening. Transition. Self-belief. I've got a little scuff on that card right here, a little line going across it. Triumph. Receive. Illuminate. Withdraw. Defense. Illusion. Oh, I love this card. Construct. Magic. You know, nature in and of itself, our universe, is just pure magic. I like to look at things through rose-colored glasses. I don't care about how things work. I just like to know that they do. I just like to appreciate the results. You know, I'm a science believer, but I don't need to know all the technicalities of, you know, what makes what happens. I just like to appreciate the end results because it's magic. Protect. Dream. Reflect. Clarity. Insight. Knowledge. I'm really appreciating the minimalistic artwork. It is minimalistic. It doesn't seem as such because of the vibrant colors, but it is. And this is so far like a very soothing deck. Align. I'm really enjoying just viewing these colors, the pictures. It's kind of uncomplicated. I think this is a really good deck, an oracle deck, for newbies to start learning how to read intuitively. Trust. And it's very calming, the images. Judgment. Intuition. Sometimes you need to close your eyes and trust what's in your gut rather than what you see before you, because that can be misleading. So I like this image. Challenge. And again, the sun is so happy. It's like that can-do attitude. I can do it. I know it's hard, but I can do it. And I'll come out okay on the other side. Look how happy the sun is to be accepting a challenge. And the moon, smiling, willpower. I can will this to happen. I can make it happen. I have the fortitude to make it happen. Independence. Yeah, that looks like a sort of a weed, and weeds are very stubborn and independent, I guess you could say. Guide. Oh gosh. Blues and greens. I love this. Here we go. Nourish. Give. So we're going to look at the book, and I'm wondering, because I noticed the changing color palette for the cards, like we're entering into some blues and greens, where before we had a lot more oranges and reds, and there was lavenders, and I wonder if this kind of has, you know, she has a breakdown and groups the cards into like certain suits. I don't know. Wish. Adventure. Memory. I'm going to think of this as the Happy Sun deck. Potential. A little acorn. And what does it become? Starts out small, becomes something very large. Freedom. Gratitude. This is beautiful. Direction. I wonder if this art was done all digitally, or if it was pen and watercolor, or pen and pastels, crayons, I don't know. Imagine. Cleanse. We've got crystals again. Heal. I'm not up on my plants, but these must be some healing plants, medicinal plants. If you know, put it in the comments, please. Inquiring minds would like to know. Communication. Hope. That's sweet. Endurance. Luck. Harmony. Flow. Creativity. progress. So that's it. That is the Oracle deck, 64 cards. Now, let's take, I'm going to bring this up a little bit so we can look at the guidebook. All right. Sorry, that's wobbling a little bit. So what do we have? This Oracle deck can be used however you like. There is no wrong or right way to experience it. Here are some of the many ways people use Oracle cards. A useful tool for personal development, to enhance your intuition, to give that extra nudge of guidance, to help reflect on the world around you in a magical and mindful way, to help you sort through and give some order to your thoughts as a divination device or spiritual conductor, as a weekly or monthly focus cards for your meditation practice or personal altar, and also as prompts or inspiration for writing or creative projects. There are no rules, she reiterates, and then she goes right into the table of contents. So yeah, she does kind of group them by colors. So you get the pink cards are these. That's why they were in by color and not by, you know, the alphabetical order. And then she has the lilacs, and then she has the greens. So yes, there was kind of a system for that. And then she goes right into the cards. And I believe, yes, there's some spreads at the end of the book. So she has the Veleda spread. Whether you are new to Oracle reading or are already experienced, this is a fun introductory spread to get the feel for your new deck. So it's a 5-card spread, and it's Tell Me About Yourself is the first card. Number 2 is How Best Can I Learn to Work with You? 3 is What Do You Bring Me? 4, What Do You Expect Back from Me? And 5, Our Potential Together. This is a great spread for, I think, any deck that you are getting to know, any new deck. So that's, I'll be using that. She has a moon cycle spread. She has a full moon spread, a waning moon spread, new moon, and waxing moon spread. So most of these spreads have to do with the moon cycles, which I can see how you can use that. But I mean, with this deck, but I really like this get to know your deck better. So basically that's it. Very pared down guidebook, but it's beautiful. It's I think better than just a little white book, you know, in the box. It's thin. You can't carry it with you if you're carrying the deck, but why don't we read? Why don't we pick one? There was one that I wanted to look at. See if I can find it. Oh goodness, maybe I imagined it. Oh no, okay. Self-belief. That sounds like a good one, right? So you do get a little round picture of the card. You know, the main gist of the card, not a picture of the full card, but because there is a lot of black space. Keywords are courage, knowledge, inner strength. You are everything you need. You need to trust in yourself. You do not need somebody else to give you all the answers. You are allowed to decide things for yourself, to make up your own mind. Other people do not need to agree with you. You may think differently from some people, whether friends, family, or the world as a whole. It doesn't mean you are wrong or that your opinion is invalid. Search within yourself for the courage it takes to be you. Don't make yourself smaller or weaker or quieter in an attempt to appease other people. Find your power and step into it. If self-belief is something you have struggled with, maybe you need to start getting to know yourself first. Find out who you really are, what you really believe, what you like and want. When you're alone and nobody else is there to see or judge, who are you then? The more you begin to live as your true self, the more your self-belief and confidence will naturally start to grow. Step into the courage of being you. All right, so I knew this would be a great message. And we all need this kind of message as we go throughout our day and our lives. So I love her writing. Just as a quick side-by-side, so you saw the box that this Oracle deck came in. And this was, if you didn't see my unboxing, I have a full unboxing and first impressions of the tarot deck. And this is the first printing of this. But this is like I think at least the third printing of this one. And again, similar boxes. Now I will say that my box, and you will see it on my video if you watch it, came, if you can see, it came kind of dented and scuffed on the edges, like I've had it for, 10 years. And which I don't mind once my decks become well worn, that's nice, but when you pay some money for it, I like them to become new. Unless they specifically say it's going to come in a distressed condition. So I did ask the creator, Betty Skeet, for a new box. A lot of this scuffing came to the way it was packaged. There was a lot of sliding around, and the decks were not, because she uses ethical materials for shipping. She doesn't wrap her decks in plastic, but there was, it moved around a lot, and so there was the scuffing and the wear. So I asked for another box back in June, and I haven't gotten it yet. She said she sent it to me, but I was surprised. I thought I was getting the replacement box when I saw the notice that I was getting a package from the UK, but instead I was very happy to find out it was this. I hope I'm still getting my box. But if you want to see, do you see the tarot deck again? This one has beautiful backs. So I will be using this together. Let's see, are they the same size? Yes, exact same size of cards. Exact same linen finish that I know you riffle shufflers will just love. You'll just fall in love with this cardstock. So both beautiful backs on both decks. This is just a quick, I'm going to flip quickly through some of these cards. This deck has a little less, the tarot deck has a little less of just the black space, I remember. There's a little more to it in the artwork. Well, it is a tarot deck. But you see, again, vibrant colors. Again, the hands. And so you can see how these two decks will just work beautifully together. And I'm very excited, and I will be using these two together because, they fit so well. And there was a book similar to the book we just saw that came with this. So yes, these two decks are still in pre-order status. So if you'd like to get your hands on these, I would highly recommend it. If you love plants, if you love vibrant colors, if you like calming and soothing decks. I haven't worked with this one really in earnest yet because I was waiting to get the Oracle and to see. I wanted to work with them together. Again, the hands, just, you know, the tarot deck with the vibrant colors and the Oracle deck, which is a little more minimalistic. It's, yeah, they go so well together, as you can see, you know. And I believe she just did this all herself, produced it all herself. So, yeah, they're beautiful cards. They're both beautiful decks, and I can't wait to work with them together. Look at the Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. So you can see, just so you can get an idea of what they look like side by side. Yeah, so that is a quick look at the new Veleda Oracle. It's not really that new. Like I said, this is a third printing. I believe I know it's not the first. I think the first may have been a Kickstarter, but I want to say that this is the third printing of this deck, which now has the guidebook available if you would like to have it, and it just works wonderfully with the tarot. Beautiful, both beautiful productions. Can't go wrong. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Do you have either of these decks? Do you have a first iteration of this deck? What the differences are? And I do, again, I want to say that this, I think there was extra cards added to this. You know, there are a few more, like 5 or 6 extra cards, but I'll have to double check on that. So yes, these are available in pre-order status on, I believe it's Veleda Oracle, the VeledaOracle.com. Betty Skeet, S-K-E-E-T is the creator, so if you want to look that up. And yeah, if this is your jam, yeah, definitely order it and get it on the pre-order, because she is a small, you know, I think she's just doing it all herself, a small independent creator. So you don't know how many times she's going to print this. So yeah, you want to get it while you can. So let me know what you think. If you found any value to this video, please hit a like, a subscribe, hit the notification bell for another video, and a share if you think somebody would be interested in either of these decks. And thank you so much for spending time with me today, taking time out of your busy schedules. And I will be back very soon with another video. Have a beautiful, wonderful, productive day. Bye-bye.